How many times have you been working and doing something around the house and you may cut your finger? Whoops, you cut your finger. And what is one of the most natural instincts? That's not your body's yearning for the taste of blood. That's not what your body's doing. Where'd my goats just run off to? Little goats, where are you? I hear them. But they left me alone. What are y'all doing? You know, the funny thing is, you guys have been here with me so many times, and we've watched the big goats play through here. And I don't think anyone has ever left a mean comment. And I can already tell you right now how many mean comments I'm going to have to read and ignore. They're having so much fun. Friends, just smile and say your prayers. That's okay. You can smile and say your prayers. Just say, Jesus, please protect them. Keep them safe. And next time, Lester, could you please put them in a couple of layers of bubble wrap for just in case? Bubble wrap. Well, my friends, you can see that Waylon is off in the pond. He's helping me out trying to find our leak. You know, we've been working on that pond for a while. All around that area where he's waiting. He's waiting around about, well, he's up to his middles. And he's trying to help Daddy find our leak. He doesn't mind helping me plug that thing if he can. Anywho, I am about to take you-know-who down for a walk to the river. Guys, we've been talking about it long enough. It's time to let those two out of their playpen. And I don't mean onto our patio furniture. Nope, no. We are gonna go out of the playpen and down to the river. Are y'all ready for an adventure? Yes or no? Who wants an adventure with Daddy? All right, this is gonna be a lot of fun. We hope that you guys will join us. So everyone knows that an adventure to the river has to start with putting on my trusty knee brace. And I'm debating on whether I should drive or if I should just walk. Walking would be a lot funner. Guys, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off for a second and wipe my lens. I can see that it's blurry. Give me 1 second. That's a whole lot better. Oh, we're gonna try to walk it. Come on out, love, come on. Now, I don't think Finn will be a problem at all. My question is, where are my other goats? I don't see my other goats anywhere, and I want them all to come along with us. It'll be fun for these two. What I don't wanna do is have to carry these guys. I want them to walk along with me. So we'll get as far as the gate, and at that point, I will call all of the other goats who will come running. And then I'm hoping to make it down the hill with these two before the other goats catch up, because I don't want them to be mean, and they will. Sometimes the other goats will be mean to these little guys. All right, so it does appear as though we're taking our very own walk to the river without the other goats with us. Now, here's a sign. Goat pee and poop and a footprint. So it could very well be that our goats have already come down this way. If they have, I'm so proud of them. Seriously, if my goats are down here, I'm going to be so proud of them. But also sad that they don't need me anymore. But hey, these two are the ones we want to focus on right now. Let them have a chance to get out and explore the river with Daddy. All right, I'm just gonna walk slow and see if they want to just kind of have a chance to kind of explore their surroundings. And we can't forget that they're little. They're little guys. They have little short legs and they need more time to explore. And they're gonna want to taste on everything. What I want them to discover, though, is the green. This is the stuff they need to have in their little systems, not those dry leaves. They need green stuff. Is she going back up that hill? Are they going back up that hill without me? Oh, no. Look. Are y'all scared of that kitten? They saw that kitty and they got terrified. Isn't that the craziest thing, how these cats live in these woods and they just come to the shop when they want to eat and they love to hang out here in the wood line? I don't get that, y'all. The cats are not scared of anything. Or do they just climb and they don't have the same fear of predators because they can climb? Oh boy, who's getting some exercise today? See, the kitties are sweet. They're so sweet to you guys. Come on, let's walk on down. Let's walk on down, huh? Oh, we're gonna walk on down, guys. I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna put my phone down as I make my way down this very steep embankment because I don't want to fall. And it's very slippery here. I did not bring my walking stick. I don't have on the right shoes, really. I'm wearing a slick bottom tennis shoe. And I'd rather have both of my hands. Well, I was wrong about the littles being down by the river. There's no sign of those babies down here. So I'm guessing they're up in the front pasture somewhere, maybe along the road where I couldn't see them. But nonetheless, I am here with Starla and Finn. And they are the two we wanted to highlight and showcase today on their very first trip to the river. And yes, we are being accompanied by one of our kitties. So that's always nice to know that the kitties want to come along. What I want to do is walk into maybe a little bit off the trail. Let's get off the beaten path. And let's see if our little goats will enjoy any of God's goodness here. They are still young. Let's not forget that Starla's just over a month old. And Finnegan just over a couple of weeks. And they're both at the age of exploration where they're really enjoying discovering the world around them. And goats do that mostly by using their mouths. Yes, they will pretty much bite and chew on anything. Everyone knows that goats would eat your mail if you let them. And we don't want that. So what I'm doing is walking along this little path here. And I'm going to stop and see if the goats will follow me. Oh, Lord. Look where they're at. Oh, my gosh. Trivia question. Who knows what is special about that location right there? Seriously, who knows what is so special about that particular spot where they're both at and smelling all around? He's cute. Go ahead, buddy. I'll be right here. Isn't it just amazing how well Starla gets along? As mobile as she is, despite her little foot issue. In case you don't remember this, a day or so after she was born, she got stepped on by one of the donkeys along her back hoof. And we thought we were going to have that part of her foot amputated. That's actually what the vet recommended. But strangely enough, all right, this is gross, but I'm trying to tell you, Christmas, one of our little rescue dogs, would always walk up and lick on it. Yeah, Christmas would come up and lick on her little wound. And one day, the entire part of her hoof that was just kind of dangling, it was dead tissue. It fell completely off. It fell completely off, and it was, it was healed underneath it. It was completely healed. And so Dr. Cochran was scheduled for a home visit a couple of days later. And so she came out and did an overall inspection of all the babies. And when she looked at her, she talked about how clean that wound looked. And at that point, there was no need for an amputation. It was completely clean. There was no infection. And she actually talked a lot about the fact, this is going to freak you out, that there are actual, I don't remember the wording that she used, but there's actual, maybe it's a good bacteria inside of a dog's mouth that can help clean and heal. And as a matter of fact, that goes way back into the human DNA. All mammals carry. Now, I know that you're going to be freaked out about this, but I want to remind you of something. I'm going to put my phone into selfie mode. How many times have you been working and doing something around the house, and you may cut your finger? Whoops, you cut your finger. And what is one of the most natural instincts? That's not your body's yearning for the taste of blood. That's not what your body's doing. Where'd my goats just run off to? That's not your body's yearning for the taste of blood. That is your body's way of saying, quick, open wound. It needs a cleansing agent. Guys, the goats, my goats are gone. They left me. Oh, Lord. Is there something that they know that I don't? They completely left me. Little goats! Little goats! Where are you? I hear them. But they left me alone. What are y'all doing? Are you okay? What kind of a game is this that you're playing? What kind of a game is this that y'all are playing? Oh, Lord. Please be careful on the hill. Man, they are really loving their trip to the river. We didn't stay gone very long. Y'all haven't had time to really eat anything. Were y'all just playing? I think they're just playing. It's either they don't even want to eat, they just want to play. All right, well, if y'all want to play, I have the jungle gym. I have the jungle gym of a lifetime. My friends, we're going right up there. Yes, we are. Don't be mad at me. I'm taking my goats to the top of Widow's Ridge. Bum, bum, bum. Ow. Ah. You've all done it. And you don't know why you do it. Because it could be that the sight of blood normally freaks you out, scares you. You sure don't want to be licking on it and tasting it. But why do we do that? It goes way, way back into our early DNA. So the fact that Christmas was able to use whatever's in her saliva to help cleanse that wound. Now, I'm not going to suggest that y'all use your dogs to help cleanse your wounds next time you cut yourself, or next time you, I would prefer peroxide or rubbing alcohol, okay? But hey, it worked for Starla. This is the area that our goats travel almost daily. They've eaten every green leaf off of this entire hill. And we made sure that when we planned our fencing, we left enough room for our goats. Oh, Lord. Here's the big test. We left, Rocky, you need to hush it up. We left enough room so our goats could help us maintain. Oh, they're so close. We wanted our goats to have enough room. Finnegan, guys, this is what goats do. Big goats and little goats. And we have to give them a goat's life. We'd be doing them a huge injustice if we didn't. Do I want them to jump off the edge? No. Do I watch the other goats do it all the time? Absolutely. Do I want them to be able to have a fighting chance in nature if they ever need to be able to climb? Absolutely, I do. So you have to bear with me, as scared as you are right now, and as scared as I am. Just trust that they're goats, and they know what they're doing. And they've never had a mom who could teach them this. So instead, it's Uncle Lester, Daddy Lester, who's out with them, trying to show them it's okay to be a goat. Oh, Lordy. Now, would I do that? No. Would Lex do that? Yes. That's the difference in age and maturity. Y'all know it's true. Please be careful. I want you to be careful, not slip and fall. But our other goats have been all through here. And you can just see that they've eaten everything in sight. Which, if you think about it, that's great fire prevention. It is. This is amazing fire prevention. And there've actually been a type of fire fighting proactive strategy is to take herds of goats into areas that have heavy forestation and let them goats work those areas. Starla, my love, please be careful over there. You know, the funny thing is, you guys have been here with me so many times, and we've watched the big goats play through here. And I don't think anyone has ever left a mean comment. And I can already tell you right now how many mean comments I'm going to have to read and ignore because of what you're watching right now. And this is it's very similar to nurture versus naturing. There's things that you guys would never allow your kids to do that your husbands did. It's true, y'all. It's true. Your husband's allowed certain things that you would have never. And you may have gotten, oh Lord, and you may have even gotten mad at your husband for allowing the kids to do this or do that or do this or do that. But there's something about men that know there's a certain aspect of growing up that requires risk-taking, a little bit of daredevil, and all of that can do a whole lot to add to the... Oh, Lord. It can help define how your children grow up. I know what your moms are saying right now. They're never going to grow up if we leave it to people like you, Lester. They'll never make it to adulthood with the likes of you. And careful, buddy. Starla, please be careful. All I'm saying is this. If y'all are letting our ridge, oh God, if you're letting our little ridge here terrify you, how would you ever be able to stand watching mountain goats who have 200-foot drop-offs? Yeah, we have maybe, at this point, I'm just going to guess and say what, maybe a 50-foot gradual incline. And when I say gradual, I mean it's not a straight drop, and there's no rocks below. It's just dirt, limbs, clumps of brush. And I do think they're having a great time right now. This is what goats need. And I will say that this, I can tell you right now, is going to become a part of our daily routine. And then if you're saying, I'm out, this is it. This is my last Longhorn Lester video. I cannot handle watching this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be saying goodbye to you. But I am not going to let you dictate from your couch, your love seat, or sofa, or your armrest chair what kind of a life these babies have to have. They're going to be able to live a goat's life if I can help it. And as of right now, they may be in the safety of our bathroom on hot days or on rainy days. They may be in their playpen most other days. But for at least an hour a day, I'm going to come out with them and slowly begin to help them acclimate to a goat's life. And I hope to have you join us. I've never found it.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.